Oh, hi, it's another fun video from Miss Lawrence's class. I think I'm going to be looking for a new catchphrase to maybe start my videos, so if there's something that you think would be a good catchphrase for me to start and or end my videos with, you can put a comment on our Google Classroom page, and I might choose my favorite one and start using it from now on. Okay, so please put your name and the date. I say that every time and people still forget to put their name. Today, we're going to be writing equations in slope-intercept form, which we have been doing, but it's going to be a little bit different. So up here, this is our slope-intercept form of our line. We're going to label a couple of things, not because you don't know, because maybe some people have forgotten. So we're going to draw an arrow pointing to the n, and we're going to write slope, and we're going to draw an arrow pointing to the b, and we're going to write y-intercept, and I'm going to abbreviate it like that. And then I'm going to put a box around it because that just makes it a little easier for us all to remember. So now I'm going to read the instructions. You can follow along. Write the equation for the line in slope-intercept form. That's that one. You will need to calculate the slope using the slope formula. So up here, let's write in our slope formula. We have y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. So then use the y-intercept, I've given you guys some down here, to write the full equation. Show your work when you set up your slope formula. I will count off if there is no work for your slope formula. I don't mean that as a joke. I'm really not going to give you points, so you might as well just do it while we're doing it. So we have to use our slope formula first. If you want to label your points, you can. If you want to connect numbers, like you do in some of your classes, you can. So my y1 minus my y2 over x1 minus x2. I'm going to do some add the opposite. I get 10 over 20, which simplifies to 1/2. So now I have my slope, and I need to write an equation in slope-intercept form. Y equals, my slope goes first, smushed up next to the x, plus my y-intercept that I've given you guys here, negative 7 over 2. If you want to write minus 7 over 2 instead of plus a negative 7 over 2, that is just fine with me. It means the same thing. On the next one, so I have y minus y, and then x minus x, so negative 13, positive 5 will give me negative 8. On the bottom, I have different signs in there to subtract. I'm going to get a positive 3 because my 9 is bigger. So this is my slope. It doesn't simplify anymore. That's all I can do with it. So now I need to write my equation. Y equals my slope with an x next to it plus my y-intercept. That's it. And I'm going to put these in some boxes so it's easier to see. There's 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are exactly the same. You're going to use the slope formula, and I'm giving you the y-intercept. When you get to number 11, notice there's not something I've written in over here that says y-intercept and then a number. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do the slope formula just like we did before. So I have 19 minus 19, negative 6 minus 0. And I could add the opposite. I know I'm going to get 0 over something, which I know is automatically 0 for my slope. So my equation is y equals 0x plus, now I have to have something for my y-intercept. On all of these problems, one of your 2 points is going to be your y-intercept. If on a coordinate plane we went left or right 0, and then up any number, it would be on our y-axis. That is going to be our y-intercept. So on all these, you're going to have to figure out which one is the one that is on the y-axis. It'll have a 0 in the x place and a number in the y place. So we'll do another one. So y's, x's, -5 minus -1, 15 minus 0, that's opposite. Anything plus or minus 0 is going to be itself. -5 plus a positive 1 is going to give me -4. And then y equals now I'm going to look back at my points. The one with a 0 for x means I go left or right 0 and then down 1. That would be on my y-axis. That is going to be my y-intercept. Now, you aren't always going to get a point where it tells you what your y-axis number is because it's one of the points, but I heard from somebody that might have a lot of information that some problems like these ones might pop up on something that starts with a T and rhymes with schmest. Test. There might be something like this on your test. That's what I was going for. Okay, so the rest are yours to do on your own. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and ask, or if you get done with the page, you can ask and we can check your answers.